Lust is something that everyone struggles with. And today, we're going to be breaking it down. What's your experience with lust?
Lust is has been a very dangerous thing. Lust can blind you.
It can blind you.
This is like how love can blind you from certain things.
Exactly.
Lust can blind you, I think, far more than love can.
What's a like incident where lust is blind to you?
Lust can get you into a relationship that you
Mm,
may think is love,
definitely.
but it's more times than not lust.
Lust.
People don't even understand what love is because of the power of lust or the desire for lust.
Lust is like something that stops you from loving yourself, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna touch on the point you said. I feel like with lust, it's hard for you to love somebody else because you don't have to. You have to understand that you don't even get that love to yourself. That's why you can't love others. It's like you trying to pour into somebody else from an empty glass
Right.
instead of letting that glass overflow for you and pour into others. For me, it fucked with me because it was relationships where I didn't really see the girl as somebody I wanted to be with. I only seen her as some I wanted to fuck on, and just use for my pleasure. And then okay, same time next week, dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
I can piggyback on that. Before I got good at talking to girls, I couldn't talk to girls because of lust
Mm,
because I wanted their bodies so bad. I didn't know how to even get to know a girl.
yeah,
And even once I did replace the not just trying to crack girls, we're gonna be
yeah.
PG. I transitioned from just trying to crack girls to actually getting to know them. I still didn't seek a full relationship with some of them because I didn't want to limit myself from opportunities with other women. Um,
Mm,
so lust for me, lust was in that aspect, and I didn't even really notice that till we just sat here and talked about it. Where I stopped myself from getting into a lot of relationships because I just wanted to experience a whole bunch of different girls. I didn't want to settle down because I know that I could get it from somewhere else. Like I could get it from someone else.
and that leads to the first point. What lust does, it has you objectifying women. It's like you don't see them for whatever they are. You just see them as a piece of meat, something you
Pretty
can munch
face.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like even when we was doing these videos, these Riz videos, when we was out, it's kind of like. Remember y'all was sitting there telling me what girl to go up to. Oh no, she look good. She look, you know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
thinking of it as eye candy. Okay, dude, she got a nice body. Do she, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure she. Okay, yeah, get her, get
Yeah.
her. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, yeah, but like if you really dive deep into it, okay, why are we saying make sure she got a nice body, make sure her face color right? Because we know that's what the audience gonna like. But
Yeah.
also, it's like, yeah, like, nice body, nice face. We not really think of it as, oh, I'm really gonna get to know this motherfucker. We're just doing it for the
If we like how she look, it's our
exactly.
lust. It is our lust. That is. I never
So
thought about it that way.
it kind of drives us to do certain things like that, and that shit has got me into a lot of predicaments. Like I told a story time on this on my COM Live channel and on my TikTok. It kind of got some traction. It was how pretty much, long story short, I went over to this girl house. You know what I'm saying? I'm leading with the intention. I didn't buy her food. Like, she, oh, you can you grab some food? Oh, yeah, I can grab you some food. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, as long as I can get some of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I go ahead and get her some food, go over to the crib. Cool, I'm in the room. I'm trying to get to the, you know what I'm saying? We got the movie on. Her little sister coming with a pistol. You know what I'm saying? Up it. Out of nowhere.
Her little sister.
Her little
I
sister.
heard you tell me a story where you got a gun pulled out. I didn't know it was from the little
Yeah,
sister.
her little sister. Hey, guess what? Look at this. I on me, so I had to like kind of it kind of like fuck with
Yeah.
me.
How did? Yeah. Well, can I get that little story?
Yeah, yeah. So pretty much, yeah. So from there, I go into her room, right? I'm sitting down, you know what I mean? I see her, I say, hey, come here, I'm hugging on her. We just talking, chopping it up. Yeah, turn on the movie, so I'm trying to watch some. Cool, she had her food too. You know what I'm saying? I got to the point though, her little sister kept on coming into the fucking room. I'm like, hey, get your little sister, get up out of, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make some shake.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sit here and deal with her. I'm not even trying to watch a movie. I'm trying to make a movie. You know what I'm
Yeah. I
saying?
mean, yeah.
So cool. You know, so she get a little sister like, yeah, go to your room, go play with your toys, go do something. Cool. We in there, we talking, chopping it up. I'm trying to, I'm seducing her. I'm talking to
Yeah.
her. You know what I'm saying? We getting there and shit. Her little sister just keep barging in. Second time, boom, got up out of her. Third time, she came in there. Guess what? Upped it. And this is my thought process. I could have died that day. But her little sister was in a state of playing. Like this is how she plays. That's dysfunctional. You don't come up at somebody with a fucking pistol loaded,
Yeah.
cock that bitch back. and pointed at me.
Lying.
Yeah.
Joking.
You know what I'm
You was next
saying?
to the sister. You was next to the girl. So
Yeah.
she pointed at you and the girl, pretty much.
Yeah. So and
That's
then
actually nasty.
yeah, and then her sister got up, went to the side. She's still pointing at me. I get up, walking closely. I throw the fucking pillow in her face, disarmed her ass. You feel me? I'm like, yo, get your little sister. Man, at that point, I should have left.
Yeah.
But what did my let's do? I'm still trying to
You
fuck. I
stay.
still, I still trying to fuck. So I said, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what she said. I said, it's good. Let's get back in the bed. We cool. My lust is taking
I
over.
ain't gonna lie.
I'm not thinking
I wouldn't.
logically.
That would have thrown me. I would have. But then again, it does depend on the state you were in. Cause right now, of course, I would have left.
Yeah.
But in like high school, early high
I'm
school,
young.
maybe I probably would have
I
stayed
mean,
too.
don't get me wrong. I had pussy before, but I'm still fairly new to talking to women. So I'm trying to see what this shit be like. You
Yeah.
know, I'm trying to see where this could go. So boom.
Another body to the body
You
count.
know what I'm saying? Check. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm in there. Second time, I ain't gonna lie. Her sister comes into the room again with the same pistol.
She brought it back.
Again. I'm like, where the fuck this bitch keep getting it from? Her sister get up, take the gun from her, she go put it up. Third time, bitch come into the room. At this point, this is God telling me, I'm giving you chances. I'm giving you chances to get up out of here with your life, and you
Yeah.
keep on playing with me. Now, you gonna keep fucking around. You gonna find out.
Right.
So third time, no, she ain't come back. At that point, though, I'm still in there. I'm still trying to, do what I got to do with her. However, her parents end up coming home. Now shit getting serious. Cause now I gotta get the fuck up out of here. They don't even know I'm here. I snuck in. So now, pretty much, they like driving up. I'm like sneaking out the house. I get into my car. I leave. I ain't even get nothing that night. All that,
Yeah.
and I ain't
That's
do
pretty much.
shit. All I got was a little kiss, a little neck kiss.
Yeah. And three. Guess what?
On me, like, bro, like, I could have got my life took, and that's just one of the situations. It's been more. I mean, I done snuck out of state on a 2-man before.
I think I seen that story
Yep.
time.
It was situation. I did in the school office. It's all type of shit, but all that shit was really driven by lust. I had to understand that, and so yeah, and that brings me to my next point. It causes you to drift. So drifting. What is drifting? When you're not really thinking logically, you're doing things with no purpose. So what was it like point in your life where lust has you drifting through life?
Part of my life where lust had me drifting.
Yeah, when you weren't really conscious or thinking about what the actions you were doing, you were just kind of thinking about it like, okay, well, let me just see if I can do this. That's it.
Like like a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
like not last Thanksgiving, but 2 Thanksgiving, like Black Fridays ago, around that time.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing my thing. That was probably like my peak lust. I was really just him. Like I was,
Last year.
yeah, like
That's when you.
the end of 2023, the
Okay,
end of
okay, yeah,
2023
okay,
going into
okay.
2024. Because the end of 2023, like December was the moment I stopped.
Gotcha.
2020, I was talking to these girls. You feel me? I had one girl that was good. I was heavy in that messing with girls that provided you value, messing with girls that were heavy, like
No
that did like chose
facts.
you. She was one of them. You feel me? Anything like I didn't no dates. Wait, I didn't take her on no dates, but she was just all over me. Then there
Yeah.
was this another girl that I ended up meeting at a homecoming at the club. Honestly,
At the club.
I knew her friend group, so I was hanging out with the friend group, and I met her. She was a part of that friend group, and I applied too much pressure because her friend that I knew wanted me, but I did want her.
Mm.
And then over time, I just flirted with her, and we kind of just I got her number, and it just kind of escalated from there.
Yeah.
But they came home. She was at school. She went to school in North Carolina. The other girl went to school in New York. But like I said, Thanksgiving break, so it was both home. So I pulled up
Yeah.
and I hit one girl off the late night. And while I'm with that one girl, the other girl blowing on my phone. Like she asked me to come over. I'm like, yeah, I got you. I gotta do something real quick. I'm on my way home. She blowing on my phone while I'm with the other girl. The other girl like, who blowing your phone? Blah blah. I'm like, I don't know. Feel me? Like the number's not saved on my phone on my CarPlay, so it was just a random number, but she was the same number, so she was getting skeptical.
See you trying.
I'm like, I don't know, but it's getting late. I need to get
Yeah.
back to the crib. Boom, drop her off. Go hit the other girl same night. Same car, same spot.
Same car. Wait, hold on. Same. Wait, hold on.
Same. Yeah, I hit two girls in the same spot in my back seat
In the same
in
night.
the same night. Yeah,
This
and
nigga
I would
was
say
going. What?
what drifted. I brought that up because what drifted away was I'm a person that cares about people's feelings
Yeah.
and like naturally, but my lust, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. I'm just trying to. Hey.
Right. I did want to hit. I wanted. It was my lust that drove me to. I ain't never hit two girls on one. I'm about to hit two girls on one night.
Fuck it. Like, let's see what
I
we
ain't gonna
can
lie. That shit
do.
still sound cool, but that shit was a hassle though. I'm not gonna lie. It was. I
Mm-hmm.
probably. I want to say probably wouldn't do it again. I'm in a committed, happy, loving
You
relationship.
know what I'm saying?
Healthy.
Healthy.
But yeah. It was the lust that drove me to it, cause I
Yeah.
went to go see that first girl, and that was off lust. I was editing. I was in the crib editing, and
Mm.
she said something, and I was just said, "I'm gonna pull up on her." So I pulled up on her, and then as I'm pulling
So,
up on her, the other girl called me like, "Yo, what you doing?" I had just seen her the night before. I was at her birthday kickback. She had an
mm.
Airbnb, and I just seen her the night before, and I didn't do nothing that night. She was just all over me, but I didn't do nothing. Um,
Ah.
so I was like, well, she want me to come back. She definitely wants to get crushed.
She definitely
So
wants
I'm
to
like,
get
yeah, I pull up,
crashed.
but it was getting late, and yeah, it was just
Damn.
I was it was easy. Like I was fucking with it. Like it was me. That's
Yeah.
why I said the just me realizing that there were other girls out there. It wasn't necessarily the crush that I was really trying to worry about. It was the fact that I can get these girls. It was like I went so long with trying to figure out how to get girls. Now that I get them, I want to indulge in everything.
Yeah, no, let me see that. And I
Literally.
feel you. No, like, yeah, that's how I was too. I feel like, now you got it. I ain't never did nothing like that. Now
Yeah,
you got
that
it.
was a wildest. That was definitely the wildest thing I ever did.
No, for sure.
That was tough though. I mean, not really, but in hindsight,
Yeah, no, for
it's a good
sure.
story time.
No, facts. I feel like, yeah, you were definitely drifting. You weren't really thinking of it like, when I say drifting, it's like the purpose behind it was lustful.
Literally,
Yeah, so it was just
both of
like,
them. The
yeah.
reason I even left the house that night was lustful.
Yeah, because you could have been editing.
Literally, I was editing and stopped. Like,
Yeah. So, yeah, that brings me to my next point. You know what I'm saying? This is where I feel like for me, lust killed a lot of my ambition and purpose on the come up. And like you just said, you was editing, then you stopped. For me, it was like this. I could be doing something productive. I'm on my shit, and then I'm thrown off pivot by a girl, not because she made me get thrown off pivot, because I allowed myself to be
yeah,
thrown off pivot.
the accountability.
So now, boom. Now I'm like, okay, let me see what's to this, and that would end up to wasted time. Even with the situation where I just told you, the girl, trying to pop my ass. But another time, this was fairly recent, last year, but one girl, I keep on trying to link with her. It keep on being some bullshit though. So you know what I'm saying, and I feel like this was God, like talking to me through this situation because we were supposed to go to this spot. Cool. I went there. I think we used to meet up at like a CVS or something. I don't know. We were just trying to meet up,
Right,
but it seemed like every time I tried to meet her during the day, it just didn't work.
right.
So it'd be during the night. I'm like, but I never met this girl in person. She hit me up off Instagram. So I'm like,
She hit you up first.
she hit me up first.
Okay.
So I'm already automatically thinking like,
Skeptical.
yeah,
Okay,
like
this
you trying to set me up.
set up.
You know what I'm saying? And you keep on meeting at night.
Right.
What the fuck are we really doing here? I could be editing video. I could have probably pushed out videos, really been doing some, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm sitting here going back and forth with you. I keep on leaving. We keep on trying to link. It don't go right. Okay, that was the first time. Second time, same thing. Oh, we tried to meet up. She got into a fight outside her crib. She was into some shit, like some gang affiliated shit
Okay.
in the street, some shit. I'm sitting there like,
Lust allows you to stick with that because that's enough for me.
yeah. So I'm just like, I'll hit you another day. So you can already see where I'm not thinking logically. The logic part of me is like, why are you even doing it? It feels like somebody's just sitting there in my mind, like, what are you doing? So that brings me to my next point. Lust, I feel like, takes you away from God because lust is one of the seven deadly sins. So when I'm indulging in lust, and I noticed this one time when I was talking to this one girl, I don't know if she believed in God or not, but when we indulge in, we crash pretty much, and my energy was thrown off in a very spiritual way. It was like something about it just didn't resonate right with me, and I had to like get away from it. So I distance myself from her. So and she would always like try to come to me and talk to me like pretty much trying to keep this thing going. But it was for me, it was like nah, because my spirit it just didn't sit right with me
Right.
when I was indulging it. Maybe because it's other shit like soul ties, things
Yeah.
like that. You can throw off your energy. So, but that happened to me. I'm like, damn, that was back in high school, like junior year. I'm like, I can't even go for that. Then I started really learning and dissecting. Like, no, this is more of like a spiritual thing, really. Like when we are led with the, not with the spirit, but with the flesh. We lead in with our, oh, let's do this with this girl, let's do this. Did you ever have that like type of experience? You feel like it was taken away from God?
So I guess the general answer would be yes, but like never in the moment. Never have I had experience, and then like that post nut clarity. Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't never had that. Nah.
Oh, you never had post nut clarity?
Well, I did that night when I did the two girls. I'm like, I ain't never doing this shit again.
Yeah, it felt like so. That
Yeah,
was kind of like that then, in a
that
a
was
little
a
bit
more
of a
of a,
sense.
but that was more so like that was too much work.
It's like
That was like, yeah, like if I do
okay.
that again, I gotta do it in the morning and the night because that was too close. That was too, yeah.
How the fuck did you keep going? Like, was it back to back? Like, how many minutes apart was it? It was like an hour apart.
I literally left one girl and went straight to the other girl. It was probably like a 20-minute drive.
Damn, so you didn't even
I didn't get
wash.
home till like 5 a.m.
You didn't even wash up.
No, I didn't.
Damn.
I had wipes. I had wipes in my
Damn.
car. I had wipes in my car. I wiped down.
So the car still smell like sex and ass.
I don't know.
She probably won't think about it. She was always
I
too.
had Taylorport in there. We was drinking.
Oh, she didn't give a fuck. She was fuck. Yo, rolling.
Yeah.
But no, okay, so so that's a good point. Do you feel like it takes you away from God when you indulge in lust?
I mean, the more conscious I am of it, yeah. I just know it's not something I should be doing.
Yeah, just
Um,
with different women, I feel that. Hmm.
but I wouldn't say I don't really. I don't want to say I don't struggle with lust. Actually, yes, I do.
Mm,
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, yes. Let me rephrase that. Because
okay.
my lust may not have been like actually having intercourse with girls. My lust could have been like watching porn or something.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
lust.
so
Yeah.
then yes, then in that aspect, yes, I have. Like I knew I shouldn't have been doing this. More
Hmm.
so than actually in the act. When in the act, I probably should feel the same way as well, but I typically don't. But definitely watching porn. I wouldn't say I felt like it took me away from God. I felt like I just knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it. Like I felt like I let him down more so
Yeah.
than anything. But never did I feel like, oh hell yeah, yes it took me away from God. Yeah, it took me away from God. And I think about it, that whole October to December 2023. Yeah,
Kenny.
I probably wasn't even thinking about God, bro.
It was thinking
That
that's
sounds
real
terrible,
though.
but
That
I didn't.
is.
That was my main focus. Is how many girls can I get? Like
Yeah, that is. That's what
my
I was
go to my
on.
roster,
The roster.
getting
I'm
my
glad you
Infinity Stones
said
and
that.
shit.
He said the Infinity Stones. No, for in high school, I was so big on roster. Like, oh, I got this. I'm stacking them like they dominoes. I'm just okay, cool. But
Shit made me feel like I was him though. That was the.
hmm
It goes to self love. It's a whole bunch of other stuff that
yeah,
that goes back to you saying like pouring into things like I shouldn't
hmm
have been getting my confidence from being able to talk to multiple different girls, but that was what I really got my confidence from for real.
yeah, just being able like you know you could do this. The
Yeah,
results are proving themselves.
yeah.
It's like okay, let me do it again.
That's how I
Like,
built my confidence for real. For real.
not for real. It's kind of like it's in a way it's like self validating yourself. It's
It is.
like
That's exactly what it was.
now how to overcome it.
I was waiting for this.
So boom, how do you think men are supposed to overcome this?
Boom. All right. I This isn't something that I've intentionally tried to fight.
Yeah,
Post like to you. This is something that you realize and that you're trying to help others get through.
yeah,
I just noticed this. One, I didn't overcome it. I distracted myself with other things. I don't know if distracted was a good word, but I would say I replaced it.
you avoided
Work.
it.
I avoided it.
Yeah,
I replaced it with work. I got so focused on my work and things I wanted to do and things I wanted to accomplish. I obsessed over that. And it was like I didn't really have time. Editing, working all day, come home, work some more till I go to sleep. Like that's just what it was. But also, this is how you can stop bad habits. This is how I've stopped bad habits, how I've changed my mindset, and changed how I view things, it goes back to our brain, our prefrontal cortex, and then our limbic system, the amygdala.
You
The
got it.
prefront, the prefrontal cortex is the logical things, how we think things logically, and the amygdala is how we think of things emotionally and relates memories to emotions. And you'll hear people say like affirmations and things like that. What that
Mm-hmm.
really is doing to you is that is programming your subconscious brain. So you're saying something on purpose, and it may feel uncomfortable and not normal at first. But then when you come across certain times and certain situations, you know what you're supposed to say to yourself. And over
Mm-hmm.
time, as you continue to, you know what it's supposed to be like, you'll start to create an emotion towards what you're supposed to do, and that's how you can get your emotions aligned with your logical thinking. So if I look at lust in a bad way
Yeah.
and associate it with a bad thing or associate with a bad emotion,
Exactly.
um, when I indulge in it, I'll feel bad for doing it, right? But if
Mm.
I associate me not indulging in lust with a good thing and a good emotion, I'll feel good for not doing it. And the more
Yup.
I do it, it's just the easier it becomes, and the longer you do it, it just becomes a habit, and then over time, you're literally going to
Just cut it out.
disappear.
Yeah. When you start to focus on other things and avoid it, that's actually what I was gonna get to. Stop trying to intentionally battle it. Just avoid it. It's not like you trying to say, "Oh, I'm not just gonna face this," because it's always gonna be there. No, you're
Yeah,
just putting forth your focus onto things that actually matter,
yeah,
like going to the gym, working,
right,
editing, doing things that's gonna get you closer to your goals.
right.
And I feel like a lot of people they see that as, "Oh, well, I can't just not avoid it and focus on work because it's gonna get to me. No, I gotta keep on trying to fight it and keep on trying to resist the temptation." But you trying to sit there and resist temptation is draining your mental willpower. It's draining your mental bandwidth. So now it's like by the time you try to focus on your work, it's harder now.
The thing about
Yeah.
that as well is, and willpower is, us as humans, there's only a certain level of discipline and willpower that we have.
Hmm.
What is more powerful is our environment. So if we can stay away from things that that creates that desire, um, for girls or lustful thinking, for example, scrolling on your Instagram, your explore
Yeah,
page,
that's the
and TikTok and
main
stuff like
one.
that, that's
Hmm.
going to create a desire for you. But if you can stay away from those things, it's a lot easier. It's with any habit, any addiction. I wouldn't say I'm an alcoholic, but if there's alcohol there, I will indulge. But if there's no alcohol there, for maybe a day or two, I'll think about it. And then day three, day four, it's like, it's not there. I'm not worried about I'm not going on my way to go get any alcohol. And then it's like,
Hmm.
now I'm fully functioning without alcohol. Now, if I see a bottle of alcohol, I'm going to take a shot.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But you
it's
know
like, but
yourself
yeah, yeah,
though.
exactly. But it's like, I
Yeah.
know that since that's me, I don't have to worry about, I just know to stay away from it. I just know to stay away from it. Simple as that. Over time, you'll build that muscle strong enough to say no.
If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop 100 in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing because I'm finna be posting every single day,
Oh,
bro.
damn.
Every single day.
So for those who are dealing with lust and you are not quite yet ready to beat it yet, and you want to talk to girls, come holler at me. My teachings teaches you how to look for the qualities in women and not just
Yeah.
their body. So I think it's beyond lust at that
I
point.
feel like people definitely need to know how to talk to women. Too. It's actually a skill I feel like
Literally.
people should have. Like you should know how to talk to a woman instead of being a creep and putting yourself in this little box and then
Right.
you in your room being your meat all day.
Literally.
You know, so go ahead tap in with
Fueling your
him.
lust.
His Patreon link gonna be in the bio.
Preach.
All that.